2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, I was approached by a friend of mine that builds the Spurs Up brand, and basically his design that really he started focusing on was the wagon wheel series. And I apologize, you really can't see it that good, but if you go on to our website or Facebook, you can actually see more how this design works or looks. But it actually resembles a wagon wheel, and it's a double side. So you got glass with a glass soundboard, and then on the back side you have a slate, which obviously you have a glass soundboard behind it. So the way we get our sound is actually out of the sound holes off the side. So your sound is coming directly out of the side. A lot of double-sided pots that I've seen sounds extremely well. They really sound good, but they have a smaller slate on the back side, and the sound holes come out of the bottom. I really have, when I got approached by these guys to Ben Heap and that actually started making these pots, I really liked the design. Not only did I like the design, but when I picked it up, I started feeling the weight of it. I could tell that it was actually a homemade, I would say homemade, hand built. It wasn't a high production machine type work. So this thing really gives good quality sound. So Spurs Up is a phenomenal company, builds phenomenal calls. But I'm going to go through some scenarios, some things that some of you will know, some of you won't know. Maybe this will help you. But typically, when I go to a bird that's on the roost, I've had a lot of ways that I've kind of explained to some people is a hen turkey is just like any other game that we chase. Everyone has a different attitude. A hen can wake up in the morning, she's happy about the day she's got going before, she's comfortable, she does nothing exciting about it, but then she can flip like a light switch and get extremely mad because there's another hen that is imposing on her territory, most especially older hens. So you kind of have to know how to adapt in certain calling sequence to be able to call to the gobbler. A lot of people say, well, you just go sit down, you just yelp and you kill the bird. Yeah, well, you'll kill a few like that, but when you get on a lot of older birds that have a lot of hens, there's a lot of times I don't even try to call to the gobbler, even though I may try to get him to answer me. But if I hear hens in the area, I switch my focus away from the gobbler to the hen. And to be honest, I try my best to make the hen mad. If I can make that hen mad, sometimes by making her mad or getting her excited, she'll come in, and I can promise you the longbeard is going to come in with it. So a lot of times I go to a bird, you may not even hear a hen. I have set up on gobblers and didn't even know the hen was there. And so I try to call to the gobbler in a very relaxed mode, in a mood. I want that mood to be, that I'm happy right where I'm at. So in that being said, whenever a hen's on the roost and she's not excited, she's kind of happy, she's going to kind of wake up, and this is a lot of some of the sounds you're going to hear from her. That may not sound very loud, and it's not loud, but I can promise you it's plenty loud enough. I have heard hens that started doing that, and I would literally be sitting close enough that just a matter of minutes, when it got light enough in the sky, I could actually make out the hen, and you could just barely hear. So it's not about the volume. And then I have seen hens that wake up like that as it gets lighter. They're ready to start seeing about what the day is about. They're going to get a little bit louder. So she may get a little bit more excited, and all of a sudden she starts doing this. She goes from And so as that hen gets excited and gets woken up, she's really starting to let everybody know that she's ready to go about her day. And whenever a hen gets to that place, she's really focusing on the ground around her. She's focusing on if there's any varmints that came in. You know, during the night, has a bobcat or anything slipped up and laid down close enough to try to catch them coming off the roost. So they're going to stand up on the limb. They're going to start really checking things out. A lot of times they drop their neck down and they start really looking at the ground. And then they'll start getting a little bit more, you know, perked up, and then they'll fly down. And a lot of times what you hear with a hen is they'll when they get ready to fly down, they'll kind of, most of them will go into this sequence. It's what they call a fly down cackle. You know, there's a lot of times that I may do something like that. Then there's times where if not every hen I do a fly down cackle, so I really kind of play it by the mood of the gobbler. And then once he's on the ground, and I'm needing to try to switch to him, there's a lot of other calls that you can switch to. There's times where just staying calm, staying I call it sweet talking to him. I have seen that be just enough. You lay your call down and get ready, and he's coming in. I have seen that kind of calling to a bird is not enough, and that bird actually will start leaving. And I have completely changed and went into more of an excited hen, and going from a calm hen to all of a sudden I got to do something different. So I go into what they call in the calling competition world, they call it the cutting of excited hen. So what you do is you basically start out, you go, shoot him again, shoot him again, shoot him again.
I'm shaking so bad, I don't know. He's coming back, hold on.
John. He's coming back.
He started to walk this way again. He's right behind all that thick stuff.
Don't shoot yet, that's a little too far. he steps out. Wait till he steps out. There was a bird gobbled right here at us. I mean, just out of nowhere. We don't even know where. I don't even know where he came from. So we flopped down and I set the decoys up, which you probably saw on camera. We got set down, and I called, but he never gobbled again. So I just shut up. I didn't know where he was at. I was thinking he was going to come back out in the road because this road makes a curve. Well, the bird didn't. He actually really jacked us up, because what happened was is in the middle of me staying quiet, he went quiet. The bird went to drumming. He was literally, man, not even 15 steps from the shooter and the camera guy over their right shoulder. He came by Mr. Kevin, and as he came by, I could see his head coming through the brush. He came out, and obviously y'all see the rest on footage, and she shoots twice, the bird goes across. I thought the bird was gone. I went to cutting immediately, which you probably hear on camera, and sometimes it'll settle him down, sometimes it don't. Well, this time, I freaking must have been in his head, because he turned around and came back out for a third shot. That's what it's all about, buddy. Oh, buddy. What I just done is just killed a good one. Right here, middle day. And I mean, he is a good one. I don't know if we got the kill on film or not, but he's dead. It was a quick hunt, real quick hunt. Just pan around and let you see him.
You need to be turned. If he comes that way, you can kill him. I came here.
I think they're gonna come around that cedar right there.
I think so too, but if they come that way, then yours.
I got you. There they are, right there. Where? To the left of that tree. Be still. To the left of the tree.
I see, okay. Jake.
Yeah. Get him.
This is Jake.
Is it Jake?
Yes.
What's behind him? That's a big beard. Big beard behind him.
How far is it?
It's too far. Another long beard.
Second, that's your limping bird.
Huh?
That's the limping bird.
He'll come around the end down there.
Can I kill him? How far is he?
Now, if you can take him, take him.
How far is he?
Kill him, Greg. You're dead. Go get him, son. Go get him. Woo!